The Raiders are betting the house on El Capitan, Fernando Mendoza. But is he already being set up to fail? From Maxx Crosby's trade rumors to Brock Bowers' health concerns, we're exposing the 2026 projections and the experts don't want you to see. Over or under? Welcome to Bart. Next stop, Projections Place.
Just win, baby.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
Mic is off.
I guess that would help, huh?
Yeah, hello.
But the messed up part about it is usually after the intro play, the mic cuts off. So I don't know, but Shaku Maku, FF Koluni, it's your boy. It's your boy, Black the quarterback. And I'm with the two most helpingest teammates already. Look, I'm running down there looking for a receiver, and they was like, "Hey, you didn't snap the ball yet." So let's get the game underway. What's up with Dirty and Pizzle?
What it do?
Oh man, what it don't do? Willie Wayne, what's good with it? What's good with it?
What up, Willie Wayne?
Man, we about to talk about a couple things. We're gonna talk about this over and under. I saw some projections out there, so I felt like maybe we should have a little fun so we can burn a little time into OTAs when we can start talking about some real football. But there's nothing wrong with dreaming a little bit, I guess, or actually just having like just some projections because they're out there in Vegas and you can make bets and stuff like that. So we're gonna take a look at it. But before we get into that, after that, we're gonna talk about real quick. Who do you want to start on your O-line this year? Who do you want to start? Not who's the best. Who do you want the five to be? And then once you figure that out, I have an extra question on top of that one. So get your five together. Y'all get y'all five together too, bro. I think I already know what. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna even put that out there like that. But
yeah, I don't know about that O-line question.
Yeah, I give you a little time to think about it, a little time. But we was talking the other night. I had some time to think about it. I wanted to pose this to the Raider Nation. Who would you put on your Mount Rushmore? I had to think about that. I really thought about that the other day. I wasn't sure. And so my Raider Mount Rushmore, which was it don't have to be the best players, just your players. This show's gonna be about yours. What's yours? I got Tim Brown, gotta have Timmy B up there. I got Howie Long, Marcus Allen for sure, and I gotta go with Jim Plunkett. That was the first Raider jersey I had in life. Was Jim Plunkett, like official Raider jersey, like. So when I was a young, so that was my five. So I want you guys in the chat to put that was my four. I want you guys to put your four in there. So, Pizzle, your Mount Rushmore.
Well, I like obviously it'd be Kenny Stabler. I think John Matuzak would be another one. I think Freddie Bolitnikoff and probably and Marcus Allen. Those would probably be my four.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. You said Matuzak, can't see nothing wrong with that. I have Stabler on here next to Plunkett. I really want to say Stabler, and I know my dad would have probably said Stabler as well. Because that's all he talked about was Stabler. So Yeah, I feel you on that one too. So, and what was your other one? Oh, Freddie B. Yeah. That and there's a couple more. I'm missing a player, but I know Dirty gonna say one of them. I know for sure you gonna say if you wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna admit it. So, Dirty, who you got?
Derek Carr, Rod Woodson,
There
Marcus
you go.
and Jim Otto.
Come on. Oh, you being serious too?
I'm dead.
Well, I was wrong because I thought you was gonna say Willie Brown.
I wanted to say Willie Brown because I really do like Willie Brown, but
man, Willie.
it's between him and C Wood, and I gotta go with C Wood.
Well,
You put Derek Carr up there.
Fire too.
Huh? What'd you say?
Pizzle?
What'd you say?
Hayes and Haynes were fire too.
Yeah. I jumbled that in my head too.
I mean, we had all kinds of fire corners.
Are we talking players or are we talking all-time Raiders? That's the
all-time Raiders.
All-time?
Well, no, whoever you want to put on your Raiders Mount Rushmore.
All right, so if it's just whoever I want to put on my list, then it would have to be Al Davis, John Madden.
No. I'm sorry. No coaches. No coaches.
No
all
coaches,
players.
No owners. Just all players.
Yeah, no coaches, no owners. All players. Fred Weber. Can you put your just players only? I should have specified that.
Yeah.
Players only.
Players only. Okay. I thought it was players only, so I was But I'm serious. That's my 4.
So DC you said Derek Carr.
DC is on my list, yes.
Why you put DC on your list? I got it. Let me give you your camera too.
Because Derek Carr owns every fucking record there is as a quarterback. The only thing he doesn't have is playoff wins. That's okay. He still has every other fucking record that you could possibly want as a Raider. You know what I mean? He's played the longest for us than anybody. Nobody has played for us as long as him. So how can he not be the greatest of all times and be up there on the Mount Rushmore of Raiders? You're crazy if you don't want to put him up there. Crazy.
I can't argue that. I ain't going to argue it. I like Derek Carr a lot, and I appreciate what he did, what he's done for the franchise. And I hate the way they played him out, but he was complicit to some things. I've taken into perspective, but all in all, knowing who the Raiders are, I appreciate Derek Carr. I just didn't think to put him on my Mount Rushmore though, not before Stabler, but it's not my list, it's your list.
Yeah.
Frank Weber, I want to see your list, brother. Let's see what your list is. All right, let's see. All right, well, let me think. I don't know if y'all heard Maxx rap song yet. I'm not about to play it.
No.
I'm not about to play it.
Please don't. Please don't.
I'm not about to play it.
Please don't.
This is for educational uses only.
I love Maxx Crosby, bro, but that Darren Waller is a better rapper than Maxx Crosby.
Okay. You know what? I'm glad you said that.
Darren Waller album was better.
Hold on. Okay, let me get Frank Weber's answer first. He said 00, Jim Otto, Gene Upshaw, Art Shell, and Willie Brown. He like defense. He like the old school Raiders, like beat your head in Raiders. I watched an old Raider game the other day. It was legit 3 fights in the game. When I say fights, I'm talking about, how hella players come on the field and they start here and they go all the way over there. And there's 2 players grabbing each other, like really fighting. Out of them 3 fights, it was only one time a flag was thrown and it was offsetting penalties.
Yeah. It used to be a man's game.
Yeah, it used to be a man's game for real. So, Maxx Crosby, Maxx the Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Maxx the Rapper. So, you haven't heard it?
No, I'm not. No.
I wonder if I should play it.
I don't think he should quit his day job.
I know a lot of people don't like the fact that he podcasts and then he raps, right?
Well, I don't care.
Um,
I don't care if he does his podcast. I don't care. That's on him. If he's got time out of his day to do it, that's fine. It's his time. I ain't on that. Do whatever you want.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Ooh. My dad used to talk about this guy too, Willie Wayne. George Blanda. The old man, George Blanda.
Yep. He's
Freddie
a
B.
quarterback, a kicker, a punter. He did all kinds of stuff.
Eric Allen, Cliff Branch. Can't go wrong with those. I wonder if your favorite all-knowing YouTuber that know everything more about the Raiders than everybody in the world knew that the nicknames they call the old Raiders. I just wonder. Anyway, that was just a random thought. Yeah, Willie Wayne. Yeah, Blanda. Yeah, if you know, you know. So, Dirty, you said Waller album was better. Hey, I thought Waller was actually a pretty decent rapper, though. Like to, I'm not saying I don't even listen to music like that right now, the new music anyway. But when I listened to it, it didn't make me want to turn it off. I want to hear what he had to say. I was shook over the song that he did do about the girl though that he married and she dipped on him. Who was it? Kelsey
You're
Plum?
intrigued, huh? You're intrigued by Dylan Waller's rap?
Who was it? Kelsey Plum?
Yeah. Plum, huh? Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to. What you think, Dirty, about Maxx album though? For real, like, was it that bad?
I'm not buying that shit.
No, ain't nobody buying it.
I ain't even
I
trying
didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was bad. It just didn't.
Nigga, that shit
It looked
bad,
like
bro.
it looked. Huh?
That shit was bad. That shit was bad. I'm sorry. It was bad, bro. Look, sometimes just because you got money don't mean you get to go in the studio. All right. Just because you can afford to make an album don't necessarily mean you got to. Now, I can appreciate, the free creativity, and you want to get something out, but man, please don't make no album. Please don't. Let that be your one-hit wonder. And what I mean by that, let that be the one you put out that didn't hit, and we wonder why you did it.
Wow. Don't do Maxx like that. Why you gonna do it? Why you gonna go and do that, huh?
Love him as a football player. He is not a hip hop artist. Stop it.
Okay, man. What y'all think, chat? Because Dirty don't like nothing.
Hey, fuck
you like
that.
Grouchy Smurf.
If he get to make a rap song, I get to make a rap song.
You can if you want to.
No, I'm not a
you
fucking
can
rapper.
If you want to.
The point. That's the point. I'm not a goddamn rapper, okay?
But these rappers nowadays ain't even rapping. He actually raps.
Man, let me get some auto-tune, man. Let me get some auto-tune.
I need some auto-tune. Be like Shaq and T-Pain.
Let me get some.
Henry Lawrence recorded an album. So look, athletes want to be rappers. Rappers want to be athletes, right? It's a list of athletes that rapped. Who's the most famous one you could think of off the top of your head?
The most successful is Shaq.
Shaq
is the most successful one.
Mm-hmm.
The worst one is Kobe.
Don't say it. No, I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. Y'all be hating on Kobe. Kobe was ahead of his time.
That song was trash.
Kobe was ahead of his time.
Trash.
Kobe was ahead. That song was ahead of his time. Kobe. Then he have who was in the song? Brandy.
Yeah.
Or Monica, one of them two.
Brandy. It was Brandy.
It was Brandy. Come on, man. Y'all playing with Kobe. But at the time it didn't land right. Kobe actually had a record.
That plane circling the airport, nigga. Ain't nobody.
Actually, it ain't never landed. You right. Actually, it ain't never landed. It ain't never landed. You right. Kobe had a record deal though until everybody hated on it. All right, yep. So Shaq went platinum, right? Okay, cool. What about Dame Dollar? Y'all know about Dame Dollar?
It ain't trash, but I ain't buying it.
He ain't trash, right?
It ain't trash, but I ain't buying it.
I wonder if y'all heard Dame Dollar's rap.
I heard it.
Serious.
I ain't buying it.
He rapped too serious for me. Let me see. Pretty sure. Yeah, right that one. Let me see. Y'all remember Dion? He have a song. You know it.
That was bad.
Oh, okay, I'm glad.
That was bad.
But it's a classic though. It's a classic though. It's a classic.
I got diamonds on my fingers and shoes on my feet.
Must be the money. What about Roy Jones? Y'all remember that?
Got them all confused. Must be the money.
Not the Super Bowl shuffle. Yes. Yes. Yes.
The Chicago Bears. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that was terrible.
Yes.
So is the Niners one. The Niners ones were terrible too.
So was
Yeah,
the
they
Raiders.
did.
The Raiders did one, and it was awful too, bro. The Raiders did.
No, but the Bears was.
Yeah, the
The Bears was dope. Come on, man. The Bears was dope.
Shuffle. I do the Super Bowl shuffle.
Come on, bro.
Oh, please no.
Oh my God. What about Roy Jones? Y'all must have forgot.
No. There's a
Y'all
reason
must
why
have
people forgot. There's a reason why people forgot.
Y'all must have forgot. What about AI? Allen Iverson.
Look,
You don't remember that?
some people are made to dribble a ball. Some people are made to pick up a mic.
Dude.
Ain't nobody made to do both. Ain't nobody made to do both. It's
Wait a
hard.
minute.
It's hard to take an athlete serious, bro. It's hard to take an athlete serious when it comes to rapping, bro. It's like, nigga, that's terrible, bro. Keep shooting jump shots, nigga. Keep catching passes. This shit is awful. And it just be like that sometimes.
Dude.
Shit happen from time to time, Powder. Yeah, I slap my own self for that shit. But no, I don't believe in athletes being rappers, bro. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't get it, bro. You got that much time on your hands. You know what I mean? You got that much time on your hands, but you can't win a Super Bowl. All right.
Making a rap song and winning the Super Bowl is like,
no, for the amount of time it takes you to get in the studio to write and record and edit that song and get it all cut up and put out, you could have been in the motherfucking gym doing something. You could have been out on the field doing something. You could have been in your playbook doing something. But no, you wanna be the next you know what I mean? You want to be the next JG. You didn't want to be Jay-Z, you want to be JC. You know what I mean? Like the next,
I know
the next
Eminem.
You know what I mean? The next B&B. Not Eminem, but B&B, nigga. Like,
Yeah, I know the hours y'all. Max put in hella hours, man. If that's what your vice is to stay sober or whatever, bro, rap. Make some rap songs, whatever. I don't care. It sounded like your first rap album, but it wasn't bad. But it wasn't something
Bro,
that
you
was
shot
like,
the video
it
in a
wasn't nothing like.
hotel in Miami on a balcony, and then the other half was your house.
It wasn't. That's fine, but it wasn't something that I was like, oh, they got to play this as a Raider intro. You should have made a Raider intro if you was gonna make a rap song, and then let us, you know what I'm saying, get into your music. Then you could have hang with that angle. But we're gonna talk about Max in a minute. But let's get to the under and over.
His career is over.
Fernando El Capitan Mendoza, the over under. A lot of people saying he gonna start this year at some point. I'm personally sick of hearing that. But here we go. Projected 8 or more starts, 16 or more touchdowns, 2,800 yards. So, who wants to go first with their prediction about this? Dirty, you want to go first? Or
let me go last.
Hazel?
I'll let the Mendoza fans go first.
Oh, wow.
I don't think he's going to. I think it's an under. I don't even think he's going to start this year. They've already said they're going to sit him, so I don't know why they would think that they're going to start him. So I think that's an under. That's my personal opinion on that.
Go ahead. So, Frank Weber agreed with you. He said under on all three. Yeah. They did say that they said they wasn't going to play him. So, but that doesn't mean that, knock on wood, something happens with Cousins, then he's forced to come to the game. Unless you were the school of thought, what a lot of people are like, we're going to either keep 4 quarterbacks or Mendoza's going to be the 3rd emergency quarterback and AOC is going to be the backup. And I promise y'all, AOC, if AOC see the field this year, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I've been duped like our president doing us.
Well,
if that's the case,
go ahead.
Huh?
Okay. Well, I was going to say we got that undrafted free agent guy, right? That QB from Missouri State or something.
If any of them dudes play before Mendoza play, it's an issue. Well, I mean, and then I have to go default to, like you said, oh, they really wasn't going to play him at all. But I don't think he's going to be that far behind the curve. So I'm going to say under. I'm thinking Kirk Cousins for sure going to play 8 games. He's going to play 8 games at least. And there's 17 games, so there's 9 left. So I think it's going to be under, though, for sure. All right, Dirty. So you, Ron.
I'm gonna shake the tree. I'm gonna go over on everything.
Over on everything?
Yep.
Okay. Elaborate why you think that.
No need to elaborate. No need to elaborate.
Great. Okay. Frank says Cousins won't survive 17 games. On Mendoza, he gonna play. So, how many games you think Kirk Cousins gonna play?
3, 4.
The only way Kirk Cousins, our line is not gonna be that bad. So he's not gonna get hurt like that.
I'm not saying
he's not even injury prone.
I'm not even saying he's gonna get hurt. I'm saying I think Mendoza just gonna be coming along that much, you know what I mean? That they're gonna be like, man, we gotta play him, bro. We gotta play him.
So Kirk Cousins gonna play that bad.
It's not gonna be terrible, but it ain't gonna be good.
After how many games?
To achieve what they trying to set out to do. And maybe he does. Who knows?
After how many games?
They yank him after 4, 3 or 4. Maybe 5. Maybe 5.
He said Cousins is good for maybe 10 to 12 games. I can see that minimal, yeah. I can see minimal 10 to 12 games. But after about 10 games, though, I think we'll be at least. Well, we gotta see the schedule. Thank you. There's some adults in the room. Willie Wayne. Yeah, of course Cousins gonna thrive. Everybody just saying that, not everybody, just 68.2% of them, which is the majority, they saying that just because they want to have a reason for Mendoza to get on the field. That's why. But then as soon as Kirk Cousins come out with first 4 games and we go 3-1 or 2-2, but we should have won 1. And Kirk Cousins playing way better than Geno Smith was. And then once we get about 4 or 5 wins, everybody gonna start talking about how good he look and all that. And it's gonna be some still haters that's gonna be like, well, can he survive the whole season? Like, I don't know why people don't just get behind Kirk Cousins. Well, I guess he ain't named the starter yet, but he'll be the starter. So I'm with you. He'll thrive.
He'll be okay. Okay.
If Cousins is average, he might last. But if he gets hot, he will get targeted. And that's football. That's football.
Well, the running game's going to keep him protected. As long as we can run the ball, he'll be all right.
Yep.
It's going to come down whether or not the offensive line has got to do their job, unlike they did last year. So, that's going to dictate whether or not how good they block is going to determine how long Cousins is going to be able to play. Otherwise, if he's getting smashed, it's not going to be long.
Well, what happens when you have a competent play caller, you keep people off your quarterback. So that's what happens. So that's what happened when you have a competent play caller. Then what happens is you keep like Geno, you couldn't keep them off him because they know we was throwing it. When you're throwing all the time, they're gonna pin their ears back. So I think he'll definitely survive. But I don't know. They would throw Mendoza in there a couple games. I don't even think they're gonna just do that because then that's gonna make the fan base uneasy. The commitment to the running game helps the Cousins and Mendoza. True.
Well, I think I think that maybe he might get some game time if we're blowing him out or getting blown out, but I don't think they're going to start him. He might get some preseason time.
Yeah. I'm not saying we're not going to see him. I just don't think he's going to start.
Yeah, no, not in the regular season. I don't think he's going to start in the regular season either. But they'll probably play him in the preseason.
Yeah. Bruce Willis says, what's good? So what do you guys think in the chat? I think they said under on everything. So that's a consensus. Well, except for Dirty, he said over on everything. So this is going to be an interesting one. Ashton Jeanty, 1,250, 1,200 yards. and 500 receiving yards. That's 1750 for both. 45 receptions, 12 big touchdowns. Big year. That'll be a big second year. Can you avoid the rookies?
Slump.
I mean, not the rookie, but the sophomore slump. So Ashton Jeanty, 22. Let's start with the 1250, 1200 rushing yards, over or under.
You want me to go again first? I'll go again. Yeah, he's probably going to get it. I think he'll get at least that. Depends on how much he shares the load with the new guy, you know. But I could see him easily getting at least 1,000 yards this year.
Yeah, he was at 975 last year.
Yeah, so I think that's getting a couple hundred more yards this year wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, it's definitely possible. The touchdowns, yeah, we could, especially if we run the ball in the red zone, he could be getting that many touchdowns or more. It depends.
Okay, Dirty.
I would like for it to be over. I don't know what it's going to be, but I would like for it to be over. But if he don't make 1250, is he that good of a running back?
Is he? Is that your question?
You
said, is he?
Is he a great running back if he don't hit 1250?
Yeah, he can be a great running back, but if he doesn't hit 1250.
Just a question.
That's the answer. You said doable. What you say? Triple salute. His stick was good with it. Low key, those numbers are for surely doable type. Yeah. So this is what I think. I think he'll get about 1,100 yards, maybe 1,150 at the most. I don't think we're gonna overdo it this year. We're not gonna push the issue. I think we're gonna have a balanced offense between our running backs, between Washington and Jeanty, and maybe even this guy, depending on how well he does in camp, Hemby, or even whoever. You know what I'm saying? So I just think we're gonna have a balanced offense. So it's not even it's not gonna be where he gets a lot of touchdowns. But 12, I don't know. He can get like 8 rushing and like 5 receiving. You know what I'm saying? So it's doable for sure. I do agree with the doable, but I just think the 1,200 rushing yards, I don't see that right there. So I'm going to go under on that. Let's say 500 receiving yards. I'm going to go first on that. I'm going to say that's going to be over. I think that's going to be over. I think he's going to get a lot of receptions this year. He got more than I thought he was going to get last year. So 500, I'm definitely seeing him doing that. So I'm going to go over on that, though. What about you, Dirty? Oops.
I'm under.
You under?
Yeah. I'm under. If he get 350, 400, cool. But 5, I don't know. I think that's getting away from what Kubiak wants to do and how he wants to run the ball, whatnot. So him getting 500 yards off the backfield, that's kind of tough. I could see maybe 20, maybe 10 to 15 a game, unless he has some type of big run out, big pass catch out the backfield for 65 yards, so like, I don't know. 500 just seems to be a lot. Then again, not a lot.
Well, I think
Gazelle.
I think that I think he. Well, I think what's like kind of the standard for great running backs: 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving, right? So I think he could easily get more than 500 yards because these guys like to throw to the running backs too, out of the backfield a lot. That's a big thing in this Shanahan and Kubiak system. These guys all like to. That's what McCaffrey does. He gets 1,000.
Yeah, and you know, Roger Craig,
Yep.
Hall of Fame. Congratulations, 1,000 yards receiving, first one to do it. 1,000 yard receiving, 1,000 yard rushing, and that's that. What like you said, that offense.
The standard. Yep.
So that's the standard. So I can see him getting 500 yards. He had 346 last year with 55 receptions. So with 5 receiving touchdowns. So I can see him getting to 500, another 150 yards, 160 yards. So I can see over. Let's see.
I think it easily get that, dude. They're gonna be running a whole different kind of offense than what we've been running, and we're gonna have a capable quarterback. If we got a capable quarterback, he should be getting average numbers.
Yeah. Hit Stick says low key he think he gonna get around 450. Well, he was at 350 last year.
We had a shitty quarterback and offensive line last year, and shitty play calling.
Right, and he was getting passes from who quarterback for us last year. We had Pickett. For a second, who else we had? We had Geno Smith, of course. So, oh no, I think you can get it. So Jeanty might not see that many third downs. May not, but we're gonna throw it on second. Ain't nothing but a swing.
Yep, ain't nothing but a swing pass over the middle. Yep, you know. Doing a little wheel route.
You said Marcus never had 1,000 and 1,000. Well, he never ran in this kind of offense either, though.
Yeah, that's not yeah. That was Marcus' specialty. He did run and catch out of the backfield, but we didn't run that kind of offense like the Niners did.
Yeah, he did. He ran out the backfield a lot.
Yeah,
caught passes out the backfield a lot.
Yeah, but we prefer to run him.
Yeah. So receptions 45. Now this is plays to what Dirty's saying. He might not get as many receptions or is under 45. That's going to be 10 less receptions. Dirty, what do you say about that? 45 receptions, over, under?
Under.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm definitely under.
Gazelle.
That's there's 17 games, right? 17 is 34. So like getting thrown to 3 times basically a game out of the backfield, I think would averages out to more than that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that just the more times that you throw to him during the game, the more that count goes up. But yeah, I don't know. I think that he's going to get probably more than 45 passes for sure. Because 17 times, so that's like 2 a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
His stick says he's going to get a lot of check downs too.
yeah,
So I think that's he definitely.
Little screens, going to do little screens, try and catch them to the outside. Going to do all of these little things. So, yeah, I agree with his stick. I think he's definitely capable too.
All right, here's the big one right here. 12 touchdowns. Pizzle, you think he's going to get 12 touchdowns?
Rushing and receiving combined?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Because he had a few last year receiving, right? And then how many? And then he had a few running. So I think we'll use him in the red zone both ways.
Let me find out.
Assuming you're referring to the stand.
Oh, so he had 10. He had 10 total touchdowns last year. So is he going to get to 12 or more?
Yeah, I think he's going to get to 12 or more.
Yeah.
We're going to be in the red zone a lot more this year, hopefully.
He should get 12 or more.
Yep. Frank Weber agrees with you. And he's a no problem over. Yeah, I'm agree with you guys on that too. I think we'll use him. We'll be intentional about using him. We weren't intentional last year with him. I'm telling you, his work that he got, he earned it. He earned his work.
He did.
Sure. Matter of fact, he showed me more about him dodging bullets like Neo, you know what I'm saying? And then probably if he would have had just a good year behind a good O-line, you know what I'm saying? So, or a decent O-line, because then at least we'd have been like, okay, give him a little time to acclimate to the NFL. I seen him take bullets as soon as he stepped outside in his front, porch. As soon as he put the first step on the porch, they was on him. So I seen a lot from him. I think he might have like a 14, 15 touchdown campaign this year. It all depends if we get in the red zone. We got a running back that runs like hard, and we can run between the tackles. But I don't even think that's Washington. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm thinking about 14, 15 touchdowns this year for Jeanty. It said, Jeanty smells that goal line. You will see plenty of opportunities down close.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Oh, here we go. Low-key think he's going to get around 15, if not more. Mm-hmm. I don't think we want to overuse him, though. But if he get more than 15, he's look out NFL. I'm not talking about this year, but next year. Because now you're going to have to plan for him. All right, let's get to
Mailer.
Let's go to Mike Washington first because he's a running back. 500 yards. You think Mike Washington gonna get 500 yards this year? He's a presumable number 2 running back, So 500 yards. You guys think he's gonna get 500 yards? This was an interesting one. What you think, Pizzle?
Yeah, I think he could get that. I think he's going to share a lot of the load. Like you said, I think this has got to be the system is to have a good backup to your number one, and that's what he basically is. This guy is he definitely likes to shake and bake. He's got some burner speed. He also likes contact. So I like this guy. It was a good pick.
Yeah, now just make us look good, M-Dub. All right, Dirty. Let me see. Let me think. Let me see if I can figure out what you're gonna say. Hold on. Let me do like the great Karnak. Dirty's gonna say, look, I'm gonna put up one. Dirty gonna say it's gonna be up or down. That's how I'm gonna do it either way, and I'm gonna put it right off screen until he say it. But Dirty's gonna say, okay. Oh wait, he already seen it. Hold on, let me change it. All right, Dirty, what you say?
Let me see the numbers again.
500. Let me see.
Mike Washington Jr.
Mm-hmm.
500 yards rushing.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go over.
I thought you were gonna go under.
I'm
You're gonna go over. Okay.
I think that dude's a beast. He's going to be sick.
I wouldn't be surprised. Now, this is me. Nobody has said this yet. I know it. I would not be surprised if this backfield had the most 20+ yard runs this year. Like, for real. Like, any of our running backs get loose, it's a problem. It's a problem. Once Jeanty gets to the second level, somebody might get trucked. Somebody might get trucked. Especially if you that third level player. You know what I'm saying? If you that third level player, you might get trucked. So because Jeanty is hard to get down when it's just you and him. So and then Mike Washington, and he hit the crease and get 12 yards here. You know what I'm saying? 20 yards here, 5 there. And he gets a rhythm, then yeah, I agree with y'all. I think he's gonna get over 500. And so have a 1,000-yard rusher and a 500-yard rusher mean that we no longer have the worst running back room in football, y'all. I'm just saying. Yeah. So don't wait till next offseason to be talking about we got the best running back room in football. Like, no, we should already felt like we had the potential for that. You should be excited for that right now. I gotta see it first. Yeah, all right, man. I gotta see it first. Hopium. Need some hopium, man. You got some hopium. Oh, okay, so let's go with Naylor. I'll just go first, Dirty, on this one because I'm not sure about this. This is an interesting one right here because we don't know what role Naylor is going to play, and a lot of people think he can be the Jackson Smith and Jigma. Some people think he can, I don't know, be the number one. So 700 yards, that's lofty because that's what Tucker had this year. So with that being said, Dirty, who you got? What you got? Over, under.
I'm gonna go over. I would like for
I
him
was
to
wrong
be,
again. Huh?
I would like for him to be over. That would be great. That would be great. Oh, see. 700. I'm gonna say he's gonna be right. He's gonna be right there. He might be
right there.
like 5 yards short or over by like 26 yards.
Oh, he's gonna be that close.
He's gonna be close.
Hey, Pizzle. Frank Weber want to know, is that a 69 Camaro?
No, it's a 67.
Clean in the bitch. Weber says Naylor is sadly an under. Is he going? Here we go. Hot take, hot take, hot take. Dante Thornton, 1,000 yards.
Yeah, we
Over
got high
under.
hopes for him.
Huh?
We got high hopes for Dante Thornton Jr., that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. He'd be lucky if he gets 700 yards.
We cut Rice's kid today or something.
We did. We did make way for a linebacker that's probably going to play special teams. Okay,
Joe
so
never had to deal with this situation.
I know, right? So, Pizzo, what do you have with Mike Washington Jr.?
We already did that one.
I'm sorry, not Mike Washington. I meant Naylor. 700 with Naylor. My bad.
That's the guy from the Vikings that we traded for.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think he should get 700 yards easy.
Mm.
I think he's gonna either be one of these trick plays. He's gonna draw him open. He already has experience with this guy. He used to work with him before, so he knows what he likes to run. He knows what he could do. So, yeah, I think he's gonna get more than 700.
My inclination was to be under. I think we have really high hopes for him. But at the same time, I've seen Kubiak turn a number 3 wide receiver into a number 1 wide receiver with a quarterback of the likes of Sam Darnold. And that's not to say Sam Darnold is chopped liver, but he ain't roast beef. He ain't tri-tip. So I don't know. This was tough, y'all. This was tough. Let me go to the chat. He said I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if he gets 400 yards. Yeah, I'm thinking about around 500. I'm thinking about 500. I'm thinking about 500. Like, and that's not to say he didn't do what he was supposed to do. I just think he needs a couple years of not being under someone's shadow to really flourish in an offense. But then again, he could probably be like, I've been sitting under these people's shadow. I'm ready to gang. Because his nickname is Speedy, but he ain't even the fastest person out there. And that's not to say he's slow. Because he probably one of them gamers. And you don't get a nickname like Speedy because you was slow. So I'm gonna still say under though. With all that being said. I think his number and Jack Besh's numbers should be switched. Jack Besh, 500 yards receiving. Hizzle.
Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna get that much. I mean, we're gonna use him primarily on third down as a possession receiver. I think he's gonna be that go-to guy when Bowers or I'm trying to think of the other tight end's name right now. Mayer ain't open. Yeah, we're gonna, So yeah, I think he's gonna be right around 400 yards. I don't think he's gonna hit 500.
Dirty Red.
We on Besh?
Yes, sir. 500 yards.
Sounds about right. It sounds about right. Like I said, man, I wish the kid the best, bro. But to me, it just sounds. It just feels like it sounds like a feel good story, bro. You know what I mean? He needs to work on his speed because he can't separate from nobody. So, I mean, 500, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm gonna say that's fair. I'm not over or under. 500 should be his number. If he goes over, great. But yeah, I think 500 is probably right about right.
So we had like what 230 or something like that last year on 20 catches. I think he definitely going to improve his catches this year. The separation that people are talking about, I don't know where people getting that from. Like he caught like 20 out of 29 passes, something like that. And when he did catch the ball, he got it for over like 10 yards. So to me, I think maybe he didn't get the separation that he should get. But I hold that responsibility in part to other parts of our team. But I think he'll be able to do his Dougie this year because we got a better play caller and we unpredictable, and we'll be able to. He's another weapon that we have, and I think he will get at least 400 yards. So my question is, can he really make his way on the field? Because Dante Thornton, all of them not gonna pop. They all ain't gonna act like stepchildren and redhead stepchild that been freed out the basement, and everybody start running all over the place. Naylor get 700 yards, and Thornton get 1,000, and he gets 700, and Jeanty get 500. And nah, it ain't gonna be that good of a party. That's a gangster party. But I think he's gonna be around 400. I want to go over, but I think he's gonna be under. And I hate to agree with you, Dirty, but I'm gonna agree with you. I love to agree with you. Actually, I'm gonna go with exactly like you said, 500. You gonna get 500. He probably gonna get like 499, 498. That's what I'm really thinking. So that's under. So I'm going under. My bad, y'all. Because I like that. I don't like that. I like to at least stand on one of the two though. He said 30 yards a game is 500. Put it in perspective, then, P. And all I'm saying is, can he get on the field every game? That's my question.
He don't get 30 yards a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he don't get 30 yards a game right now, right? He get like 20 yards a game, and that ain't even that, really.
Ain't even 20 yards a game, truthfully.
You said he didn't even play all the games.
So. He had 23 catches and 230
I think he had like 20 out of 29 or something like that.
Yeah, so 23 catches for 230 yards. That's 10 yards a catch, man. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
So if he get 3 catches, which is one more than his normal, you get 30 yards. But then you got to play at that level for a full year. So yeah, it's gonna be under. It's going under.
That's why I say you get 500, man. That's good for him. I need him to get 500. But the reality is, we talking about 23 catches, 230 yards for a year. Oh, nigga, that's 10 yards a catch, and you wasn't even catching the ball. You might have had one pass a game. So it's gonna be real hard if you're only getting 10 yards a catch and one pass a game. That's gonna be hard to get to 500.
Right. Especially if they're trying to stick on the tight end, like everybody say. Speaking of tight ends, though, the incomparable Brock Bowers. The over under 100 receiving yards, 1,250 receiving yards, and 7 touchdowns. All right, 100 receptions. 100 receptions, dirty. You think Brock Bowers going to do him dirty this year with 100 receptions?
Yeah. I think if he's healthy, he returns to his form. So yeah, I would say he had 100. He have 100 catches or more. Especially if he's our number one target when it comes to passing.
Okay, Pizzle.
100 passes. Well, yeah, he's probably is going to be our number one target. So yeah, I could see him doing at least 100. But that's a lot. That's what there's 17 games in the season. So 10 would be 170.
I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna go under.
So
I
yeah,
expect other people to be contributors.
yeah, I expect a lot of that's. I expect the ball to go around a little bit more this year than last year. But yeah, no, I think that's quite a bit. 100's quite a bit. But I think he'll be in the 80s or 90s though. So yeah, I think he's going to be a little bit lower. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think he's going to be a little bit lower than that.
Yeah, he definitely has the capability to do it, right? I think our offense is going to be spread around enough where we don't need him to have 100 receiving yards. And if he does, that means we're using him too much, in my opinion. And then we'll never see what our receivers have because all it's going to take is 1 year for the NFL to catch up to that again, and they're just going to hurt him or attempt to hurt him. So I'm gonna go under on this on his catches. I just don't think he has the capability to do it, but we don't need him to do it. I don't think we're gonna use him that much. How about those? Oh wait, yeah. All right, 1,250 yards. 1,250 yards. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna go under on the yard. Ooh, I'm gonna go. I think Brock Bowers is gonna be running down the field wild like he did in year one. Really though, honestly, I think just more efficiently though. So I can really see him having 1,300 yards this year. But can he do it on like 85 catches, 90 catches? What's that average? I wonder what's that average. But I'm gonna say 1,250. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over. What you got, Dirty?
How many catches?
It says
Got 100 catches, right? So I'm under on that. 1,250 yards. Yeah, I would expect for Brock Bowers to have over 1,250 yards receiving. Like I said, especially if he's the number one target.
Yeah, that's 12.5 yards a reception. That's they basing that on 1,200 yards, 1,250. I don't know why I want to keep saying it that way.
You know he gonna have at least 300 or 400-yard games. So may have more than that. He may have 7 or 8.
It said 10 yards a catch sound kind of sorry for a wide receiver. Not in today's football, really. Because they throw the ball so short now. Because like every time you catch the ball, you get a first down. That'd be great. To average that, maybe like 11 yards. They have Brock Bowers at 12.5. And I know he gonna, like you said, he gonna have a few 100-yard games.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna take 10 catches to get it either. So I don't think so. Just saying. We're looking at the last year with 2 offensive coordinators and a head coach that had his hands in the offense. We can't look at the last year's numbers for any of those players. I could look at them and tell, well, I understood why our offense looked like that, why everybody was crashing out. Not everybody, just 68.2%, which is the majority. They was crashing out, and they was getting their stakes ready for Geno Smith and put his head on the spike. So I can understand where players' deficiency was and how much to judge that on how they play. So for me, I think I have an idea based on even just common sense. Like our play calling is going to be better than both of those offensive coordinators and the head coach combined. We didn't have any play calling last year. We was trying to call it. Well, actually, it sounded a little bit more sabotages from both sides now that I've seen some things come out. But it looked like we were just trying to pick the best play or a play. We wasn't setting up anything. So I don't know. Many people, I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I can get a good idea based on what I saw last year. I know how much to blame on the quarterback, how much to blame on the offensive coordinator and the execution. But what y'all think though? Can you look at last year's numbers and get an idea based on what you saw last year?
Nope.
No.
That's why I'm different. Kubiak is different. All those receivers in his offense is going to be different under his leadership. I've already put that into the processing. Put that into the processor. I'll put that into the equation. Everything can be figured out by equation, man.
Yeah.
Bowers is over on touchdowns, but slightly under on catches and yards. So let's see. I think we all gonna agree on this. 7 touchdowns. I think he gonna.
That's
He'll
over.
have,
Huh?
he'll have more than that.
Yeah, that's an over all day.
Yeah, that's an overall there. I think we all could agree on that. He'll have over on that. Let's get to the one. Trey Tucker, 65 yards, 1,000 yards receiving, 7 touchdowns. What do you think? Unleashed. Where you at, Unleashed? What you got for this one? What you got for this one?
Me?
No, I was talking about Raider Unleashed, but yeah, any of y'all, either one of y'all can answer it.
Yeah, okay. Tucker's, I don't know. Yeah, having 1,000 yards means that he's going to be, that's a lot. That's a lot of yardage, I think, for him. But he was close last year, right? What did he get, 750 or something?
Like 700.
So yeah, that's a but then again, he might get he could have been targeted more too. So at the same time, yeah. So I think he's going to be just below that, maybe 850, 900, somewhere right around there. It'd be nice if we could catch people sleeping on him and catch them deep, catch because that's the whole thing about having the speed. But I don't. He might get 1,000 yards, but I don't know if he's going to have that many catches.
Mm. About you, Dirty?
Trey Tucker, huh?
Yes, sir.
Let me see them numbers again. Refresh my memories. 65 catches.
Yeah.
Has he ever had 65 catches?
No, his most was 55 this year. I think he had 55.
Yeah, 65. Yeah, under. Receiving yards, 1,000. Nah, not even no. Touchdown 7, maybe. That I could give him. I could give him the 7, maybe 8. 1,000 yards? Hell no. 65 catches? Fuck no. I like him, but he ain't that good.
Really? Okay.
And if he is, prove me wrong.
Well, like I said, there's a lot of missed opportunity with him last year. So
you also got to look at this too, Pizzle. He was the only wide receiver we had last year. It was him and Brock Bowers. That was it.
Tyler Lockett came in catching shit too, though.
Who?
Let me see. He said, I'm going over on 65. I like that kid.
Repeat that name, huh? You ain't gonna repeat that name, huh?
Who?
You said somebody came in here wrecking shit. Who?
I didn't say that. I didn't say he came in wrecking shit. I just said he came in catching passes. Tyler Lockett
Man,
came
he had
in
3
catching
catches
passes.
for us all year.
Tyler, he didn't even play for us all year.
I understand. How many games did he play? 5, 6.
And he came in and got more catches than a lot of receivers on the roster.
How many catches?
He wasn't the least. He wasn't the least receptive catching receiver that we had. I'm gonna go over on 65. I think he'll get 9 to 10 more catches this year. I think he's gonna get a lot of catches that going to surprise people, and he's more versatile than he showed his versatility this year to me. And I think they're going to expand on that. And I think 10 more catches, being the competitor that he seems to be, I think that number is good. So I think I'm gonna go that he's going to have that many catches or more.
Oh, he had 32 catches last year. Really? I don't remember him getting the ball that much.
You know, he had 32 catches with 700 yards. Hold on, man. Let me find out.
Tyler Lockett?
Oh, you talking about Tyler Lockett? How many catches he had?
They said 32. I don't remember him getting the ball that much.
That's good.
For 291 yards and a touchdown. He played in 10 games.
Who? He played 10 games and had how many?
32 for 291.
Yeah, so he almost had 300 yards.
As a wide receiver, that's terrible.
If you'd have started the season with the team, he would have had at least 600.
Shit, he got released from Tennessee.
Okay, and he still would have had 600 if he just started with the team.
I don't think he had 600 combined with from what he had there and what he
might
got
not
here.
have. He might not have, but the teams are different. Quarterbacks are different. I said, hell no. He had, what did I say, 96 targets last year and got 52 of them. That's way too many drops. I don't think there was necessarily drops though.
See, that's another thing. You just because it showed 56 targets and 36 catches, that don't mean he dropped all of them passes. Some of them, you gotta look at like what's considered a drop and how they rate dropping the ball. If it's not a catchable pass, it's not a drop. You know what I mean? If it's a catchable pass and you don't catch it, you tuck it in and you drop, that's a drop. But for the most part, a lot of incompletes are just incompletes. They're not dropped passes. So you have to look at what a player records as a drop. So
yeah, but they have a stat for that.
They have a stat for that.
Yeah, because you could throw a ball towards a person and then it just be a bad pass, and it's still you was targeted. You gotta
Yeah,
also
or it could
take
get
into
broken up.
consideration. You gotta take into consideration all the interceptions too, because you were targeted still.
Or the pass breakups. You know what I mean? The defender
Yeah.
being right there.
Right
Yeah.
on. I gotta take off, guys.
All right, bro.
We'll talk to you guys later, chat.
Appreciate it, brother.
No problem. You have a good evening.
You too.
Yeah. I think we got one more. Let me see. It says I think Jack Bech has a better year than Trey Tucker under Kubiak. He's more reliable, can catch the contested catches. Gotta stay under on the yards. Amari Cooper for a hot second. Tyler Lockett had 32 catches and 55 yards.
And less than 300 yards. And 1 touchdown.
Okay, so 7 touchdowns. Over under on the 7 touchdowns.
I'm
He
gonna
had
go
4 last year.
I'm gonna go with over.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with over.
Over.
I'm gonna go with over.
If he had 8 touchdowns, if he get 8 touchdowns, then would that make him wide receiver 1 material?
No. Makes him a role player and playing his role well.
So he could double his touchdowns and he'll still be a role player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go with over.
He got to get JSN numbers to get to number 1.
Yeah, I feel you on that. How many touchdowns he had?
Like 14.
Yeah, JSN. He had 14.
Yeah, I think he had like 14.
Oh yeah, so I mean you gotta get like 9 or 10, bro. You really gotta get the double digits. Actually,
if I'm not mistaken, I think JSN had like 14.
Yeah, you gotta get double digits, bro. But yeah, matter of fact, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna ride with you. You need to get more than 7, bro. this is over. This is a pressure pick. You better have over 7. You need to have over 7, Brody. Yeah. Yeah. If y'all talk about JSN,
JSN had 20 regular season receiving touchdowns.
how many?
He had 20.
No, you lying.
I'm serious.
Oh my God, 20?
No, I'm sorry. He has a total of 20. He has a total of 20 regular season touchdowns. He had 10 last year.
Oh, okay. 10 last year?
Yeah.
Oh, you still need to get like 8. If you can get 8, then you can quiet people up. So yeah, I'm going over. I'm going over.
You get close to some JSN type numbers or something, then we could talk.
Yeah.
You know what
then
I
you
mean?
can get your respect kind of a little bit.
Yeah. And this
you gotta do it back to back years. Then you gotta do it back to back years.
You know what I mean? This just regular season touchdowns. This ain't even total. You know what I mean? This is just regular season touchdowns.
All right. Last but not least, Maxx Crosby. Over under 11 sacks.
Also, JSN had 1,800 receiving yards on 119 receptions.
Damn.
So if we ain't seeing them type numbers, Mike, 119 catches on 163 targets. He averaged 15 yards a catch. He was number 1 in the NFL in yardage.
All right, Maxx Crosby, 11 sacks, over under.
You know what? I'm gonna take the hate.
Go take that G.
The nutty one, what it do, Brody? I see you in the chat. What's good with you? Come on in, man. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the hate, bro. I'm gonna take the hate. Maxx Crosby over under 11 sacks. I'm gonna go over.
Wow. Rick Weber says 11 sacks. That is close, but I'll say over.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Maxx Crosby has a career sack year. I'm gonna say he gets 17 this year.
17 sacks this year?
17 sacks this year.
Ouch.
Crosby.
All right. Malcolm Kuntz. I'm going to go over on 11 sacks as well, too. I can see Max getting about 13, 14 sacks.
No.
And he's going to do it in less attempts. So we'll see.
If Malcolm Kuntz is on the field and Kwity Paye is not, we got a problem.
No, Kwity Paye got a problem. No, we got a problem too, though.
Nate said he was waiting in the background, man, for hella long.
He ain't waiting in the back, man, for hella long, bro.
That's what he said.
I know. That's what he said, but he ain't. He wasn't.
Fuck. Malcolm Kuntz. Bro, I honestly would have rather you asked me about Kwity Paye. You know what I mean? Versus Malcolm Kuntz on some 6 sacks. I think Kwity Paye,
No, he might have been in the back. I didn't see him. Like I said, the way this StreamYard thing is I don't know. But I still didn't see you though, if you was, but I don't think so. So I think I would at least saw you.
Oh, it do say right there in the private chat, what the fuck going on here?
Oh,
Nutty Raider Nate.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Pull back up and just type in the chat again.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even see the chat. My fault. It didn't highlight like it normally do. It'll normally
That's
highlight.
what I'm saying. Something going on with the StreamYard because they usually, first of all, it's supposed to pop up on the screen and tell you when somebody come in. But whatever, my bad, bro. So you had Malcolm Kuntz at what now? Or you didn't figure it out yet?
Ever had 6 sacks?
I know he had 4 last year, and then when the reason why he even got a job,
he top out at 4 again.
The reason why he even got a job because he had got like 6 sacks in 8 games or 8 sacks in 6 games or something. Remember at the end of the year?
Well, last year?
No, with Adrian, with AP, Coach AP. Yeah.
All right, man. 6. That's his floor, okay? That's his floor. Oh, y'all all happy about giving him this $11.5 million, $12 million to come back for one more year. You know what I mean? I want to see 6 sacks minimum, motherfucker. $12 million, nigga. You owe me 6 sacks, nigga. That's $2 million a sack, nigga. Pay up.
Well, yeah, and then if you want burger on your cheese for your next contract, you need to, you know what I'm saying, get to like 7 or 8.
Ain't no next contract. I'm done.
You're not gonna re-sign him
for 6 sacks, nigga? No. 12 mil for 6 sacks? No, get the fuck out of here, bro. You owe me more than that, but I'm saying that's your minimum. That's your minimum. That's $2 million a sack, nigga. That's your minimum. Now you get 12, that's $1 million a sack, bro. I'm comfortable with that. But you only get 6. I gave you $2 million per sack. Oh, nah, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Won't be no contract after that. You get that 12, you get up in the 8 range, the 9 range, you know what I mean? You somewhere behind Max, you know what I mean, or ahead of Max. We talk another contract. But in all honesty, I don't think he's gonna get as much playing time as he was getting before because I think Cootie Pay is better. So I'm gonna send some of them sacks to Cootie Pay way.
Yeah. Malcolm Coons better have more than 6 sacks, but you might be right. He might be struggling for playing time because he was struggling with playing time with Tyree, who outplayed him last year. So or played as good as him, but I would say outplayed him.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go over, but I'm thinking he gonna go under and he gonna be up out of here. But I hope I'm wrong though. Because I'm thinking last year he was injured. I mean, the year before that he was injured, and this was last year was his year to get his confidence back. Now let's see what you can produce. It should be no lower, like the floor should be 6. Darian Porter, 3+ interceptions. I'm definitely going under on that.
If he get 1, I'm good.
Right. If he get 2, because he might get 1 chunked right to him because of pressure.
No.
Maybe even 2.
No, I don't. No, you got to get 1 on your own. You got to get 1 on your own. Not no fluke shit. You got to get 1 on your own. You cut off the man. You read the play. You got the none of that tipped at the line and you wasn't doing shit. So you got to be
on the spot.
No.
You talking about a coverage interception.
None of those Maxx Crosby interceptions that he got in Chicago. No tipping the ball up to yourself, bro. No batting the ball at the line up to yourself.
No, if he guarding somebody, he do that.
I said at the line.
Oh yeah,
like
no, at the line.
Defense, you get an interception, cool. But
Frank Weber says over.
I don't see 3
Frank Weber says over. I'm gonna respect your mind.
Look, it's gonna be hard to get 3 picks when you ain't starting. It's gonna be hard to get 3 picks when you a backup.
Where you at, Nate? I want to ask this question about the O-line, or should I just wait till next time? Y'all want to do that? He ain't
gonna start over Stokes. He ain't gonna start over Stokes, and if McCoy is healthy, he's not gonna start over him either. He's not gonna start over Johnson from Buffalo. So it's gonna be real hard to get 3 picks when you ain't starting. Caillou Blue had more picks than Darian Porter last year. Let that sink in.
He was giving Caillou fits, and I was rooting for him too. He was giving him fits.
I was rooting for him because I liked his name. Blue, you my boy, Blue.
So 3 picks by Caillou Blue Kelly. I mean, 3 picks by Darian Porter. I gotta go under on that because he gonna be he fighting a bunch of dogs for playing time over there. He played by default last year because he didn't even start over Caillou.
Bro, he couldn't start over Caillou. You know what I mean? That says a lot, bro. That says a lot.
Yeah.
That says a lot. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Y'all want to answer this question? Yeah, no. Or y'all want to end it? Let's see. Darian Porter might get 2. Yeah. Y'all think about this question. Next show, we're going to do this. I'm going to open up with this question next show, y'all. We at the hour and a half mark, y'all. It's good. Appreciate y'all. This is what we're going to have next show. I appreciate y'all pulling up. So by the time Dirty get back, this is going to be over with.
Raider, I'm a Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. Recipes to Al Davis.